I'll just grab something from the show and then put it in before the show starts.
We haven't done that in a while.
I did it like 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. You do you even watch this show?
No, every Saturday.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Every Saturday I watch it all the way through.
Has never watched one episode of the show or listened to it for that matter.
You have it?
You have it. Welcome back to Midwest Midcard, episode 14 now. If you're listening to this, thank you for doing that. If you're on YouTube, make sure you chokeslam that subscribe button. My name is Carlos.
My name is Brennan.
And we had a very special day yesterday. It was your birthday.
Let's go.
Yeah. So,
28.
I didn't forget. I got you some things.
What?
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Hey,
right
I'm pulling something out right now. I know that I was away from the mic. But for the audio listeners.
Damn, bro. You got me a cake, dog?
Actually, my wife got you this one.
Shout out to Taylor.
I was like, hell no. Yeah, so there you go.
Hell yeah.
And if you want to hold it.
I will.
Hold on. I got...
Let's go.
Here, I'll do it.
Right,
I'm not going to make you light your own. And I got one of those new lighters. So I'm lighting this cake now. So make sure you make a wish. He's closing his eyes. Hey, he blew the candle.
Hey, thanks, dog.
Happy birthday.
Hell yeah.
You can keep that or you can put it over here. Whatever you want. What do you want to do with it? You can eat it if you want to. Whatever you want to do with it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Diabetes. Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
put this up.
Yeah, let's put this
Thanks,
on the other
dog.
side. Yeah,
I
man.
really
I hope you
appreciate that
enjoy
shit.
your birthday.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you think that was it? No, I got something else for you.
No, what the fuck?
I got a surprise for you.
What the fuck is this? No, what?
Now I don't know what this looks like. I haven't opened it. So whatever status it's of it, I don't know. Right now he's opening this box. You can probably hear it a little bit there.
Oh, I love that sound.
Yeah.
The audio listeners at home.
Yeah. Sorry to headphone users.
Jesus himself glued this thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, brother, I'm gonna open this box, man. Let's see what's inside the box.
I should have brought a knife for this.
Bro, I got my super sharp swag.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking up my title, dog.
That's what it said. We could touch on that. So he's opening the box now.
Bro, no fucking
Yeah,
way,
take it out of the
dog.
box.
Where did you find this
Let's
beast?
go. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, can you tell us what this is?
Bro, it is a Sabu giant.
It's a finger foam.
Oh, yeah, a finger foam, bro.
Or a foam finger, whatever it is.
Foam fit, bro.
Yeah, I fucked it up. But yes, to point at this guy like Sabu.
Bro, this is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I hope it is in frame. Yeah, don't go too high. Yeah, happy birthday.
Bro, thank you very much,
Yeah,
man. That's
so
some real
shout
shit.
out to Stash Pages. They got a bunch of like retro. Well, he's got a lot of stuff like this from like ECW. He's got like some like deathmatch stuff, some stuff from Japan, some stuff from like Lucha, like Lucha masks, and then he's got a ton of stuff. He works with some companies as like their official like merchandise. So I don't know. I think this is I don't know if this is old or new, but it's there.
Fucking fire.
It's a Sabu foam finger, man.
Thank you very much, my
Yeah.
friend. That's amazing.
Yeah. That's for
I'm
you.
just gonna wear it the whole time. Actually, this is my get up for this episode.
Yeah. So, well, I hope that you enjoy your birthday. What did you do for your birthday?
Yesterday, Emily's mom took us out to Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
But I celebrated my birthday over the weekend.
Okay.
I got this John Cena shirt. Hustle,
Nice.
loyalty, and respect when he returned at the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
A Elite Series 101 Cody Rhodes action figure.
Nice.
Dope.
That's pretty sweet.
And it's pre-ordered.
Okay.
It'll be here at the end of July. Man, what's the words, bro?
Like what edition is it?
It's a Mankind figure.
Okay.
But it's been pre-ordered. It won't be here till the end of July.
Okay.
Something moments.
Oh, like defining moments.
Defining
Yeah,
moments.
that's what it is. Defining moments. Mankind.
Yeah, I wouldn't take her through him off the top of the cell, bro.
That was a crazy day. So,
yeah, bro. 10 out of 10.
nice. Yeah, you can set that aside if you need to. Do whatever you need to do with that.
All right, we're good.
Okay.
We in business.
So, I guess you're just going to keep that on your finger the whole time?
Yep, whole time.
Okay, so, not a super eventful week, if I'm being honest. This week, at least, we obviously came off of Backlash. Before we get started, though, I wanted to show you this post from... so, JTG put this... I don't know where he put this exactly, but he brought this up. So Bret Hart is the whenever he was the champion before Montreal. Okay, so this is the setup. So what JTG said was, Bret Hart is the WWE World Champion and the longest reigning champion in WWE history. This statement is not a matter of opinion, but a well-established fact. Hart's claim to the WWE Championship remains unchallenged as he never lost a title in WWE. The referee ringing the bell randomly during his match does not constitute as a loss, as he was never pinned or submitted, which were the only accepted ways to lose the title in that match. The evidence supporting Bret Hart's claim is indisputable, as it is captured on tape that he never tapped out or submitted during the match. His victory is not only a matter of debate or dispute, but rather a question of upholding the rules and regulations that governed the sport at the time. And just in case anyone wants to get smart, bring up the name change from WWF to WWE. The legitimacy of Hart's championship reign is not affected. The World Championship that Hart held during his time in WWE was later unified with the WWE Championship in 2001, making him the WWE World Champion in retrospect. So anyway, he's going through this whole thing. Ends up as of May 7, 2023. Hart has been the WWE World Champion for 9,240 days, which is the longest reign in WWE history. Now,
what a fucking take, man.
There's a lot of holes in this. I think that it's kind of dismissive to be like, well, the ref rang the bell. Yes. So here's the thing with this.
That's like legit JTG.
That's the real JTG, yes.
That dude is on some drugs.
Shouts out to Bret Hart fans, man. They're delusional.
They are.
Here's the problem with this argument. It doesn't matter if Bret didn't tap out, and here's why. At the end of the day, however you want to look at it, if he won, if you can say, well, he didn't win by submission or pinfall. Well, that's not necessarily true. If the ref thinks that that someone is tapping out, he can just call for the bell, and then he can call the match. And at the end of the day, the ref's decision is final. So even if he got it wrong, the refs do get it wrong sometimes. Even if he got it wrong that specific time, and Bret wasn't tapping, which we know that's not the case, at the end of the day, the ref's decision is final. And does that give the ref too much power? Well, yes.
Absolutely.
But because I can fuck it up, and you end up with the situation you ended up with. But also, like, what are you gonna do?
I don't even know what situation we're even talking about.
The Montreal screw job.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I'm stupid. I'm like, what is he talking? What do you mean? So anyway, JTG, I'm sorry, man. Maybe they'll bring you back like they brought back certain other person from the Ruthless Aggression era, which we'll get into. So Backlash, man. So yeah, for audio listeners, he is wearing the predictions championship because he won, because he beat me 4-2 in the predictions. So he's the reigning defending. So what do you got to say about
Midwest Midcard? Acknowledge me.
Anyway, so now are you just not gonna show up next week?
Nope. Part-time from now on, bro.
Backlash. Okay, so congratulations for your raid.
Thank you. So on Backlash, bro, I truly thought it was a really, really good pay-per-view. Like
I enjoyed it a lot.
I give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I did.
Damn. That's crazy.
I put that on Twitter. Grown ass baby 26. Y'all go check it out. I did. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I was hyped, bro. I really was, man.
It was a really good show. I mean, it ranks pretty high for me amongst just shows this year. But a lot of shows have been pretty strong. Royal Rumble was pretty strong. The Champion was pretty strong for the most part. WrestleMania was pretty strong, except for night 2, the ending specifically.
Yeah.
So
Other than that match specifically, yeah.
so far they've all been I would say home runs for the most part.
Now we can just hope that Night of Champions holds up to its reputation, man.
I think it will. So just general Backlash stuff. Starting off the top, the 3-way for the U.S. title. To me, I don't think it was the strongest match in the card. It was fine. I love a good 3-way. I love good triple threat.
Yeah.
But it was missing something.
Yeah, it really was, man.
It was a cool ending. I think Bronson Reed did a moonsault, which was fucking crazy. He's a big boy.
Bro, that dude is athletic.
Yeah. He's like he's a throwback Bam Bam Bigelow type dude.
Like our boy 50 Tyson said, I be running shit like athletic.
Hey, shouts out to 50
Shout out to
Tyson.
50, bro,
yeah. Yeah, it was fine. Theory won. It's whatever. I didn't think he was gonna lose truly, but I didn't pick him because I was like, well, maybe I don't know. He needs some. Theory needs something to do. Like right now, he's just like, I beat John Cena that time.
And he's just holding on to the John Cena thing.
Yeah.
But Bronson Reed, dude's athletic, really, really good wrestler, honestly, for his size, you know. Austin Theory's just missing something, man.
Yeah.
And Bobby Lashley, you know, I loved him back in like the Ruthless Aggression era, but he's just boring.
You think so?
He's kind of a boring wrestler, man.
I don't know. He's just, I don't know. They've cooled down for sure. I think going to SmackDown is gonna give him something. Just new people to be around and new things to do, essentially. So I'm glad that I'm kind of glad the draft happened because Backlash. It was a good, like you said, it was a good overall show. But I can definitely like nothing that happened is really led anywhere except for maybe the main event. Rhea Ripley pretty much squashed Selena. Selena had a really nice entrance with her the Puerto Rican flag on her gear. Well,
really
she was carrying the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, she wasn't crying. She was not on the verge of tears. She was just crying.
It was an emotional moment for her. She was representing Puerto Rico, bro. That was amazing.
Yeah, and then she got a little bit of offense, but Rhea, for the most part, just handled her.
Yeah,
I didn't
like we figured.
expect any lights. She wasn't really built super strong. So it is what it is. After the match, again, Selena got like a standing ovation. So it was a nice moment for sure. I think for her, it was just nice.
Absolutely, man.
So
for sure.
Yeah, but there was no question that Rhea was gonna beat her. The 3-3, it was KO, Sammy, Riddle against the Bloodline. Nothing really, anything to say about this match?
Riddle just kind of was just hanging outside of the ring after he got thrown out for like literally like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was. These 6 people are like capable of having some great fucking matches, and something just wasn't there.
Nope.
I don't know. It's just the Sammy, Jay, and the Bloodline. It just lost a lot of steam. So I'm also glad that they're getting split so that they can kind of start other things on their own for the most part. The only thing, Solo.
Yeah, we saw some cracks in the Bloodline, man.
Well, which we have been seeing. He almost hit Jay whenever I think he thought that Jay was somebody else. So like he grabbed him, but then he stared at him for a good minute. So, and Jay was like, what's up? Like, what? Like, what are you about to do?
I'm not him, he said. And in the beginning, before that even happened, actually, Solo tagged himself in.
Yeah, that's all.
And then Jay tagged himself back in.
Yeah, so
and they were just staring at each other for a minute. And
some miscommunication. So definitely, once Roman comes back, they'll probably pick right back up and be like what are you guys doing? Like, not only did you lose the titles, but like now you're not even like working together.
I'm telling you, man, Solo's gonna turn on him, brother. He's tired of carrying those boys. It's exactly what's happening.
Maybe. I mean, he couldn't help them, a few weeks ago. So, the big moment of the night: Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest. street fight. Bad Bunny came out to a monster ovation. He switched his song from Booker T to Chambea.
Bro, that song was
It was
hard.
insane. It was an insane entrance.
Bro, that crowd. Let me just say this to all of our Puerto Rico fans out there. Y'all had the best crowd since like the Attitude Era days. Like, you guys really put it on.
Bad Bunny came out to a Stone Cold Steve Austin pop. It was
He did.
crazy.
Look, I'm getting, for the audio listeners, I'm literally getting cold chills.
He came out. He had the shopping cart with all the weapons in there. I think something underrated, something we don't talk about too much, is WWF hardcore matches from like for the hardcore title. They were really fun, and they weren't like bloody or anything. They were just like they just used a lot of furniture.
Yeah, man.
It was just like a kind of violence that was like kind of goofy with like the trash cans and the chairs and sometimes the tables
Inside of the shopping cart, bro. The shopping cart with all the weapons is so nostalgic, bro.
I know, but I think that style of hardcore match is something that is like that is missing in general, because right now you have like either you have something like in AEW, whenever they do hardcore matches, they just go too far. They're like it's like borderline death match, and WWF hardcore was like a sweet spot where it wasn't like super violent, but it was also like I said, a lot of furniture, just like random like
just
weapons and stuff. Yeah. So that's something I really really liked, and that that was kind of a throwback. Bad Bunny took a fucking Falcon Arrow on 2 tables.
2 tables, dog.
Dude's like he doesn't have to do this. He doesn't have to do this. So he did that because he wanted to, essentially.
Bro, Bad Bunny's got some strength, dog. He was picking Priest up and slamming him, man.
Bad Bunny gave a Michinoku driver like a minute into the match.
And a Falcon Arrow.
And a Falcon Arrow. Yeah, the broken arrow. That's what it is.
Yeah.
The one that Priest does. I guess he did a Falcon Arrow and then Priest did a broken arrow.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that was probably the big spot of the match. It was so unexpected. Like I was like, what? Like I saw them on top of the production box, and I was like, what's about to? Like I said, like Priest probably they're gonna probably push him on the table or something. Yeah. And then he picked up Bad Bunny, and I was like, oh, he's about to get off. And then he did the broken arrow, and I was like, holy shit!
What a bump, bro. Bad Bunny, you're a bad dude, man.
Yeah, you should not be doing that.
No.
But thank you for doing that. Man, I bet he was sore after.
Oh, bro, absolutely, man.
That shit sucks.
God. I don't know if it was on Raw or SmackDown last week, but before Backlash, Bad Bunny, did you see that coat he was wearing?
Yeah, the WWE jacket. Yeah.
Bro, that was so sick, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
That's the first time the WWF logo has been shown
in a while.
Since literally Get the F Out.
Probably. Damn. Yeah, I bet.
How'd they not blur that?
Oh, they did after, not on the live version, but they did after. I'm surprised, like, Triple H didn't see him. He was like, oh. Or
can't,
they were just
can't
like,
wear that, bud.
Whatever. They probably just took the chance. They
fucking sick, dude.
Yeah. Now, I do wonder, I wonder how that works, because if you watch old WWF stuff, it has the logos all over.
Yeah.
But it's because it's archive stuff. So I wonder... No, that doesn't really make sense. I was going to say, since SmackDown is going to become archive stuff, if they're going to just put it back.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so. During the match, so Judgment Day came out to attack Bad Bunny. And it was weird because I knew exactly who he was without the spit in the face.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was just Carlito's song, and I was like, what the hell?
Bro, it was amazing.
Carlito came out to another monster pop, Mankind style pop.
He did, man. Carlito got pushed, bro.
It was wild, dude. He came out, he did his thing, he chewed on the apple, and then he gave Finn Balor the backstabber.
Yeah.
While Judgment Day was running away, Savio Vega came out just randomly.
Just be like, you ain't going this way.
He was there earlier on the backstage segment, but Savio Vega came out, and that got a fucking big pop. And then after finally LWO came out, and then they got the equalizer. Bad Bunny won with the Bunny Destroyer, Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah.
Perfectly executed. So I mean, it was a fun match. This is one of those instances where overbooking a match like didn't affect it.
Oh, it was amazing.
Sometimes like when you have too much things, you're like, okay, like this is a lot.
Yeah.
But no, like the overbooking of this match was fantastic.
They did a perfect job on
Yeah.
it, man. They really, really
It
did.
was great. No, I'm sad that it's fun to have Bad Bunny every now and then. Every time he just knocks it out of the fucking park.
Dude's a fucking hell of a wrestler, man.
He's just really committed to it. I don't know. Like he loves it, and I'm really glad he gets to do it, and it's just wild to me that he even is like willing to. I mean, like just I don't even really know what to compare it to. It's just so unbelievable that he's doing it. I know you're not like a fan of his music, but like whenever they say that he's the #1 most streamed artist in the world, like that's not a joke. Like he. Like,
Oh, I believe it. If I could understand his music, I would 100% listen to it because the
man,
shit's hard.
And like those Puerto Rican, like it was a perfect storm. Of course, Puerto Rico and Bad Bunny coming out. It was probably the cheapest Bad Bunny ticket they could get. So
That's fair. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean it was wild. Hopefully he comes back. I saw a rumor that he may be back for SummerSlam. Yeah.
Bro, I'd shit my pants.
They
dog.
try to bring him back for SummerSlam. If he came back for SummerSlam, I'd be really happy. That's the cheapest Bad Bunny ticket I've ever bought.
Bro, yeah, dog. That would be sick.
Literally $1,000 to watch his concert. I'll just go see him at SummerSlam, man. And then to close off the show, Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. Brock was getting a lot of offense, but Cody was, it was kind of even for the most part.
Yeah.
I don't think that, like he was trying to do things. Cody was being really smart, and I think he also won in a really smart way. They took off the turnbuckle, and Brock was about to run into Cody. Cody moved out of the way, and like he ran into the turnbuckle. And after he ran into it, I think that's when he gave him a cutter, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then he slammed his head on the mat. And after he slammed his head on the mat, it was over. Like he was gushing blood. Like I'm not talking a little blood. It was,
Bro, he was dripping.
Yeah, it was great.
I was honestly a little worried for a second.
It was not a normal amount of blood, and they didn't really do anything to stop it. The ref kind of had a towel on his hand, but imagine trying to come up to Brock. Like, hey, let me wipe your blood.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck off me.
No, like, fucking kill him.
Let me fucking bleed on myself.
Brock put Cody on a Kimura lock. He had him on his arm. Cody, kind of went over and pinned him real quick. Really smart move by Cody.
Got that dub.
I don't think that makes him weak. That just shows that he's just smarter than Brock, essentially. And Brock has shown not to be like the smartest wrestler. He's obviously very proficient, and he is very, he's very explosive, but he's not the most. He's not very smart. Roman's beat him a few different times, and
yeah.
he's just not the smartest wrestler. Okay. All right, he's great, but he's not smart. He's a dumbass.
He's been doing it for a while, brother. He's been doing it for a minute.
So,
yeah, good match. Good match.
I enjoyed it. I know that some people are just, and I said this on Twitter. I was like, I think a lot of people are just focused on Cody going back to Roman, and I feel that way too. But also, we just gotta see what happens with Cody, man. Maybe he just moved on. Maybe that's it.
I don't want him to. I know nobody does. I don't think.
I know,
honestly,
but maybe
man.
if we keep holding on to that, it's just gonna ruin the experience.
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
That was just the story. That was it.
Yeah, maybe they'll come back to it. It is what it is, man. So Backlash, you think 10 out of 10? Yeah, I hope they come back to some international crowds. Next pay-per-view Night of Champions is gonna be in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
so
man.
International crowd again, and after that is Money in the Bank in the UK.
Yep.
So another international crowd, and you know what? Puerto Rico was so great, so I hope they come back soon, within the next at least 1 or 2 years. It only showed that like international crowds are so much better because they don't get it as much. Because the week or the day after, I should say, 2 days after on Raw, terrible crowd. They were in Jacksonville, Florida, which Jacksonville, Florida is where AEW ran for like all of the pandemic.
Yeah.
And of course, Orlando is where WWE was running for all of the pandemic. And like they can't get it together, man. Like this crowd was terrible. They were quiet. The piped in crowd noise was like all over the place because it was just awful.
They weren't ready.
They were not. I just don't understand. Like if you're gonna go to a show and like you don't want to like react to anything,
You want to fucking cheer?
And like I understand if like something's not going great, but like there were some legitimately like good matches on the show. It's like what do you want?
Yeah, I know.
Can you be excited? Like
Sorry, Roman's not here.
can you at least be like try to be part of it? One of the things that I do when I'm at a show is like I'm like interacting. You know, I'm booing the bad guys. I'm cheering the good guys. And I'm not saying that you should go and you should react because you're meant to react. I'm just saying that like just try to like enjoy
Have a good time,
it.
man. You paid for the shit. You might as well make yourself enjoy it at least a little bit.
At the very least, you can heckle people if you're not if you're not enjoying it. Just like heckle somebody.
I mean, shit. I went to an AEW show.
Yeah, and you fucking hate AEW.
And I'm not a fan of AEW, but I best believe I was fucking cheering on Matt Hardy when he was wrestling in AEW Dark, bro.
Rest in peace. We should take a moment of silence for AEW Dark. All right, that's enough.
That's enough. Yeah,
Speaking of that, so since you're mentioning AEW, there's some AEW news before we get into Raw. So,
that fucking cokehead.
Tony Khan on your screen right now. AEW and Warner Bros. Discovery reportedly set to announce a new exclusive TV deal. So it looks like they are going to have the new TV deal. The TV deal includes this new show, apparently Collision. It looks like it says the announcement likely being made in Madison Square Garden is a major shot across the bow in the current tribal war between AEW and WWE fans, as Madison Square Garden is still seen as WWE's home, despite the Northeast-based promotion making less expensive Barclays Center in Brooklyn their new home base for the New York events. Again, this AEW Collision, big rumors about this show. What I've heard from the streets and from Twitter and all that shit is that they're given too much credit, but they're like, oh, CM Punk is the one that, you made it so they have this $1 billion deal or whatever. Well, first of all, CM Punk is not capable of doing that. Like, no. I don't think that any single wrestler is capable of doing that. However, I do think that he was a big part of this. But, so, I mean, it's looking like he's coming back. That's all I got to say. And it looks like they're going to pay a lot more money for more AEW shows.
Man. Let's go.
So,
it needs something, bro.
And I got one more article from the Sportster, which what I was telling you before the show, it's hard to get news for AEW because they're never covered by like actual news sites.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's like wrestling news, Wrestling Observer, made up places, not real media.
This kind of seems legit though.
Yeah. So a rumor so rumored to be nearing a new $1 billion TV deal with Warner Bros. AEW is actually happening right now as we're recording this. We're recording this on a Wednesday. AEW is happening right now. $1 billion over 5 years for the entire AEW package on Warner Bros., including streaming rights and HBO Max involvement. I can absolutely believe the rumors. Next week, with the upfronts, it's going to be lovely. The naysayers might just go into hibernation. There's a tweet from Drainmaker, which he's a big AEW mark, so take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, I mean, big money for AEW. They must be making some decent money in advertisement. I know that they ended AEW Dark and Elevation. They're two, their enhancement shows for the most part.
Yeah.
So I don't know from what I've heard, and again, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. I don't report news. I'm just going by what I read.
Yep.
What I've seen is that apparently, potentially, Collision is gonna be like the show with Dynamite, and then Rampage is gonna be like that's gonna be like Dark or like Elevation.
Rampage.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
Which Rampage for a long time it's meant absolutely nothing. The people on there, it's just doing a disservice to them. It's on an awful spot on TV. It's like right after SmackDown at like 10.
Yeah.
It's just that nobody's watching wrestling at that time. I'm sorry.
Nope.
And also, they never make it so that you have to watch it. It doesn't matter if you miss Rampage because there's never like any storyline advancement. It's just like, welcome to Rampage. Here's some matches. Do you like matches? Well, here you go. So like, if you miss it, it's like, well, you just missed a good match. It's like, okay, well then,
Cool.
Like, if you don't care about ring work, then who gives a shit?
Yep.
Wrestling is like 60% promos, 40% wrestling.
Every fucking time.
So if there's no stories, then who gives a shit? Honestly, you know.
Not me.
So whatever, but they're getting big money, so I guess we're all wrong. We don't know shit. Other than that, man, other than that. So how was Raw? What do you think? Because
Raw was good.
we're working on this World Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Pushing for Seth to win.
Well, he won. He beat Finn Balor.
No, I'm pushing for Seth to win.
Oh,
title.
like the title.
Yeah,
Okay, I
I'm
see.
jumping all the way there, bro.
I see what you're saying. This is potentially gonna come out after SmackDown, so we'll know who's gonna be facing Seth. I assume they'll do it all on one day. So
I got something to say.
oh shit!
Brock Lesnar,
Oh my god!
you need to leave Cody alone. Let him finish the fucking story, you big beast.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Gosh bless America. Whoa, let him fucking do it, dude. Stop stealing my boy spotlight. He wants to become champion like me.
Yeah, now that you're a champion, it's gone to your head,
It's
man.
going to my fucking head, dude. I'm swelling up a little bit, bro. You want to fight? You want to fight, Brock? Do you?
Man, the sight of Brock Lesnar holding Cody like a lifeless Cody Rhodes. First of all, he hit him with F5 on the floor and then an F5 on the table. Or did he? Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay,
yep.
that's how it happened. And then he was like grabbing him by his neck. He's just being weird. He's
Huh,
like,
Cody? Huh? Yeah?
he's like, what do you want to talk about?
You want to fight? What do you want to talk about, Cody? Do you want to fight? Because I want to fight.
He was being crazy. He had the stitches on his head. Oh man, he was looking scary.
I wouldn't fight you, Brock.
No, I wouldn't get anywhere.
No.
Brock, he can pretty much do whatever he wants because not only is he gigantic, but he is fast as shit. And he's also an NCAA wrestling champion. So he can take down just about anybody.
And he's a former UFC heavyweight champion.
And by the way, he's also a fighter. So
And he also used to play for the Minnesota Vikings.
yeah, which explosiveness, again. So, I mean, yeah, you can.
Dude
really,
is also a free agent, so he can pop up on whatever show he wants at any fucking time.
Uh-oh. That's not good. So they're going to do Brock and Roman again?
Brock and Roman SummerSlam, bro.
Even though he can't face him?
Yep.
He's not allowed to. Man, I don't even know what to say. No, I want to see where this goes. This was like the new page on the new chapter of Brock and Cody. I didn't think they were gonna keep going with this, but
I didn't either.
I didn't think Brock. I thought Brock was just like, see you later, because he's been there since the Rumble. He was there at Elimination Chamber, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He was there at WrestleMania, of course.
Brock's full time in it right now, man.
he is there every week.
He's even on Raw and SmackDowns right now.
He's on there pretty often.
Better than fucking Roman Reigns.
Right.
What the hell happened to that guy?
Yeah, where is the champion, man?
I was listening whenever I was watching SmackDown last week, because Roman is returning this SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael Cole was like, it'll be the first time since WrestleMania that we've seen Roman Reigns.
It's been long.
He hasn't fought in a match since Raw after Mania, and that wasn't even a match. He just came out.
Yeah, damn. I can't believe it's been that long. I don't remember. Is this the longest he's gone without showing up? He's always been off like a week or like 2 weeks, but it feels like he's been out for like a month, right?
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean,
So
all
when
the
was
way
Mania?
all through
April
Backlash.
1st?
Yeah, April 1st and 2nd, yeah.
So he's been gone in like a month.
Yeah, he's been gone a long time.
Almost a month and a half going on now. Almost.
Yeah, today is May 10th. Raw was on the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, he's been gone for over a month. And yeah, damn.
Come on, Roman. Now we were just dissing on your boy Dwayne.
Yeah, now you're Dwayne.
And now you're Dwayne.
Actually, you're more like Brock, I guess. But Brock is there every week. So
Can't shit on Brock right now, dude.
it's crazy. We'll see. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, challenged him to a fight at Night of Champions. So we'll see what happens there.
So we got the World Heavyweight Title tournament. Seth Rollins beat Nakamura and Damian Priest. For the most part, clean finish. Damian Priest was still working the leg from Backlash.
Yep.
after he got after Bad Bunny beat him. How does Damian Priest get a World Heavyweight title match? You know who should be on the World Heavyweight Championship tournament? Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
I mean, he beat Damian Priest, so
Makes sense to me.
he should automatically be in the tournament.
Get a contender spot.
Right. At the very least, I mean, yeah, he should get a bye or something. He should be able to.
AEW rules. Come on, give him a bye week.
Yeah, for real. And then Finn Balor beat The Miz after and Cody after the Brock Lesnar interference. Seth and Finn had the rematch from SummerSlam 2016 when they fought for the Universal title. So little throwback there.
Yeah, man.
Finn hit him with the buckle bomb on the barricade.
Yeah.
He was like, "You did this to me. I'm gonna do this
I'm
to
gonna
you,
do it to you
motherfucker."
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy Nakamura's back, man.
Yeah, he's cool to watch. I'm glad that he's having like big matches. We'll see what they do with him because he was gonna do like a program with Karrion Kross, but of course they switched brands.
Yeah.
And I wasn't looking forward to that. Karrion Kross is a bum.
Garbage.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to like him, but he's such a bum.
Karrion Kross. Bum ass Corbin. They're in unison.
Man. Yeah, no, it's nice to see Nakamura on the show. I like Nakamura a lot. Seth beat Finn, so he's moving on to Night of Champions. Let me pull up this bracket real quick. World Heavyweight Championship tournament.
Didn't know
What?
Nakamura and The Miz were backstage talking.
Yeah.
And Miz said something. He's like, and then Nakamura was like, me, you, tonight.
Well, they did go tonight. I'm trying to find the actual bracket. Man, I suck. I should have had this. This is the most unprofessional show ever. I'm trying to pull this up. So, well, of course, we had all the Raw matches. Now, as for SmackDown, I know Bobby Lashley's in there. Austin Theory is in there.
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, Edge. Missing somebody. Can you just tell me who's in the freaking tournament?
So I know that Edge, whenever he retired the first time, he retired with the big gold.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be mad about Edge winning because I know he's been in talks to retire.
Man, I would hate that.
And then retire with the title.
Retire with the title again? All right, so I finally pulled him up. So we got Rey Mysterio, Edge, Sheamus, Bobby Lashley, Austin Theory, and I believe that's
AJ Styles.
And AJ Styles from SmackDown. So I know AJ, Edge, and Rey Mysterio are gonna have a match. It's gonna be a triple threat.
It's gonna be an awesome
It's gonna
match.
be crazy, and then you have Bobby Lashley and Theory again on the other side,
Oh,
and Sheamus. But Sheamus can add, a little bit of a mix there. It'll be cool. I don't know if that Sheamus and Bobby have faced. This might be a first time match.
Two big old brutes.
They'll probably do a feud with them.
That'd be sick.
Bobby and Sheamus.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Or Sheamus could chase after Theory for the U.S. title.
Ooh, there we go.
There we go. I know. I honestly thought that the semis were going to be Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. But then, of course, Brock came out and ruined that.
Yeah.
So who's it going to be? Seth Rollins versus whom? I don't think Edge. They've ran that match a few times.
Bro, you know what?
They've had good matches. So
Let's go Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles.
Ooh. I mean,
AJ coming back on the return.
I would be down for that.
That'd be pretty nice.
So then who wins, do you think? Theory and AJ in the semis? Probably.
Yeah, Theory and AJ.
Or
AJ
do you think,
picking up the dub.
Yeah. I just don't see... I don't think Austin Theory should win because it's kind of a waste anyway.
Yeah, he already has one title.
Yeah. It is kind of a waste. But also, I don't know. Maybe Sheamus. I mean, I'd be down to see Sheamus and Seth Rollins.
That'd be a banger, bro.
I'm sure they've had 1,000 matches before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would be down. And I don't want to rat on you, but I heard a little rumor that maybe...
Bro, there's birds flying around here, so listen.
I've heard a rumor that you're you're liking this new title.
I know I shit on the new world title a few weeks back.
last week, literally. I don't even remember.
And I have a confession to make. It's growing on me.
Oh no!
I do like it. The design, it's because it was new. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it was the newness. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was just pissed off. It was a combination of new title, and it's just kind of like, and what my brain says it is just a consolation prize, because nobody's gonna beat Roman. So they're
Right.
like, yeah, you can't beat Roman. So here's a new title that you're gonna have to fight for. It seems almost just like a whenever you play in sports and you don't win,
A participation.
and then
trophy.
it's just a participation trophy.
It's a third place.
Yeah, exactly. The design is good. Like
Okay.
that, it has grown on me, but the meaning behind it is not there.
I'm still curious to see how big the title is. It's so hard to gauge.
Yeah, because it's laying down every time you see it. Nobody's held it up yet.
I kind of want it to be huge, like the size of Texas. I don't know.
I
mean,
don't know.
If it's too small, it's gonna bother the shit out of me. I hate when a title's too small. So I mean, I guess I don't know. So this is Night of Champions card. Is really so far. There's really not much. When is Night of Champions?
Ray versus Dom.
You think they're gonna run it back?
Yeah, Ray challenged him to another one. WrestleMania rematch. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they did that intergender match on SmackDown, right? It was Rhea and Dominic versus Selena and Ray.
So it looks like the only two confirmed matches are Seth freaking Rollins versus somebody for the title.
Yeah.
Which is
And then Cody versus Brock. It is Night of Champions. I assume every title is going to be on the line. So let's fantasy book this. So everyone has to defend the title. I would say. I mean, I don't.
unless Roman Reigns is fucking not gonna do anything because he's not involved in any storyline right now.
You're right. I mean, there's time. There's a few weeks to build up.
It's gonna be some AEW ass booking like, oh yeah, remember I hate your mom.
It's just that whoever he faces, like, they're of course not gonna beat him.
Exactly.
He just, they did kind of book themselves into a corner. Which
It's so
is-
predictable.
I guess Sheamus could beat him.
I don't know.
So
So how it goes is Night of Champions. What's the pay-per-view after that?
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank, and then
I think SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
I think so.
So we got a good set of pay-per-views coming up before ours, bro.
That'll be exciting. I mean, I'm pretty. Oh wait, nah. Well, that's NXT. Money in the Bank. I guess SummerSlam. Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, Money in the Bank is not until July.
June, July,
So-
August. Yep.
So June is just not gonna have any shows, any pay-per-views. I guess not.
Well, they have to. There's one a month.
For the most part. Well, I guess it's big enough. It's in July, like July 1st. So July 1st is like the end of June. So I guess you can count that.
Okay, so
And then August 5th.
May
is-
27th for Night of Champions.
Mhm.
So I guess that would make sense.
For the most part.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So Bianca, she's gonna defend her title. I don't really know. It's just hard to tell.
Put her up against Bailey.
Bailey again.
Yeah.
Well, has she faced her for the title? I guess they have.
Bro, we didn't talk about Io Sky versus Bianca,
You're right.
bro.
That was a fucking.
Bro, that
was
match
my
was
favorite match.
Fire.
How did I forget? How I didn't notate that. That was my favorite match of the night.
Bro, that was good, man.
That was my favorite match of the night.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I did notate that. Okay. Yeah, Bianca versus Io. The crowd was loving Io. I wanted her to win.
Bro, I was
And-
thinking like,
Which I'm so mad that I didn't mention this. So this is good. This is when wrestling is really good. Not only they had a good match. For probably 75% of the match, I think they realized that the crowd was behind Io, and Io started working face, and then Bianca started working heel for
literally,
a second
bro.
there, until I got to the end, and then Bianca started working on her arm, like it was hurting, whatever.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Bianca was working heel, and
Bro, the crowd was like,
working face.
Io, Io,
they were
Io.
loving Io.
I thought they were just going to, somebody in the back was going to be like, hey, yo, flip this shit around.
Call an audible and have her. I would not even care if she won. And now they haven't built Io as a credible threat, but damn, like that match. I think to me that made her I've watched her NXT stuff, so like she's really good. But I know that in the main roster they haven't really showed her as like a threat to Bianca. But like I think that made her. I
That
think
put her up there, bro.
if they faced again, if she beat her, I
Makes
would
sense.
accept it as essentially. So
Bro, she put on a hell of a match, man. She really did.
absolutely, man. I knew I was forgetting something. I would be down for a rematch. Just run it back.
For real.
Run it back in Saudi Arabia, which I don't know. They have to wear those dumb outfits. They're like full body outfits because they're in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, yeah. They've had women's matches, but they have to wear like full body outfits.
No
Which
way.
to be like, if you want to go this way, they're kind of like more like, in a way, they give more to the imagination. I think that a full bodysuit is almost like more sexual than them just being out there with like the regular ring gear. The ring gear is not like super like sexy in a way. Of course, like they're showing skin because they're just wearing wrestling.
They're trying
stuff.
not to fucking just burn alive while they're wrestling, bro. Yeah.
Right. But I would say that the bodysuit is, in a way, it's just slim fitting and it just goes around like their bodies and
Yeah.
for horny fans, like they probably just prefer the bodysuits. If I'm being
Just
honest.
give me the bodysuit, bro.
Let me
yeah.
show you if you haven't seen the Saudi Arabia pay-per-views are on early in the day. So let me find.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yes, they're in the afternoon, which I personally like. But let's see. So Saudi Arabia, you'll see. And I'm pulling up a picture right now. So they did the T-shirts. The first time they were there, but slowly they've like reduced like the restrictions. So then Sasha was wearing this one, and then like she was wearing this one, and again like I'm sorry, but I'm trying to find Bianca, just because I distinctly remember her wearing see, like she was wearing like this one,
Okay.
and like to me I think
It's not terrible.
no, I mean, and look at this one. But again, like it's just really form fitting, and of course Bianca. I mean, she's got a lot to show. I mean, respectfully,
She looks like a Power Ranger.
but I mean Bailey in that ring gear. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man.
Bro, she's the first one I thought of whenever we were talking about wearing like full bodysuit. Because remember those pants?
Yeah.
What pay-per-view was that at, bro?
Oh my! I think that was during Backlash.
Sheesh.
Oh no, that was like no. I know what you're talking about. Okay, that was like on Raw. She was.
I know the other pants that you're talking about too, bro.
Jesus,
Yeah, man.
The internet went to a frenzy whenever she came out wearing that.
Literally.
But that's what I'm saying. Like she's wearing full pants, and people are still like all like horned up about that.
Yeah, man.
So like the bodysuits do absolutely. I think again in a way they make it worse.
They do it for people, man.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, and shout out to the women, honestly, because they have to deal with this shit.
Yeah, a bunch of horny dogs, man.
But to be fair, not to be fair. That's not really the right way to go about this. I mean, I think that a lot of people watch wrestling for them because all the men in it are also like super hot. So
Yeah.
what can you do? It's just a very it's just attractive people.
Yep.
I mean, there's very few ugly people in the WWE. I would say they just wouldn't have a job. They just wouldn't be there.
Shanky.
Shanky, hey man, don't hate on my man Shanky. And I mean, well, I guess we didn't really. So what's Rhea Ripley? Who could Rhea Ripley face in the SmackDown roster?
Let's see.
Probably, well, Natalia. They're doing that thing with Natalia, I guess.
Okay.
Or sorry, in the Raw roster because they switched brands. So they're doing that thing with Natalia, I guess, which happened on Raw. We didn't talk about, but every year they get like a weird bug in their ass, and they're like, I guess Natalia is gonna be facing for somebody for the title.
She's gonna get to fight for the title. just
Every
one
year,
month.
it's around SummerSlam, which we're a little early this year, or
Yeah.
like Money in the Bank. She'll get like a title match. I wish I could like go through like every year and like look at the matches around that time. And Natalia's gonna be in a women's title match randomly. I don't know why they do it. it's just like it just happens, and then every year, I'm like, what? She just goes from like doing nothing to, to just being in the like in the title picture randomly. So they'll probably do
Brock Lesnar of divas.
Natalia and Rhea. For the tag team titles, I don't really know any like other than Chad Gable and Otis. Chad Gable and Otis versus KO and Sammy for the titles.
We got the one guys.
The one guys.
I should know their names. So they on
Montez
Raw.
Ford and
Yeah, they on Raw.
no, they went to SmackDown.
Okay, so they could play some
The Street Profits.
Yeah.
I guess no, because they're on KO and Sammy are on. They're on Raw.
Oh, damn. Okay. What about Ricochet and Braun?
Ricochet and Braun. Where did they go? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
See, none of this shit makes sense because Bianca is Raw Women's Champion on SmackDown.
Yeah, they had to do something about that.
Rhea is SmackDown Women's Champion on Raw.
Mm-hmm. We have to do something about that. And then SmackDown doesn't have tag team champions.
SmackDown doesn't have tag team titles.
Right. We need to fix this. Maybe they'll crown. I don't know.
WWE make it make sense.
I just.
You gotta do a draft. You gotta get the little tiny details in there because people like us, marks like us, we think about this kind of shit.
No, we overanalyze. They need to do something about. I was never a fan of the SmackDown and the Raw titles. I hate that they're SmackDown Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion. It's like just call it something else.
Yeah.
The Women's World Title and the Women's Universal Title.
Yep.
Whatever it is. I don't really hate the name Universal because at the end of the day, Universal is for like, I guess for the whole universe.
The whole.
But the Universal,
WWE
I think,
universe
also means like for the whole world in a way.
Yeah.
So maybe the World Championship and then the Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Bro, if we stick around long enough, bro, there's gonna be a WWE Galaxy Championship, bro.
Yeah, finally they can defend it outside of Earth.
Yeah, on space.
The people on Mars are mad as hell that they don't get to compete for the Universal title. Man, so that's pretty much it for as far as regular wrestling. Did you bring something for me today? You didn't.
Bro, you know I got that thing on me, cuz. Oh, car keys.
This is welcome to this segment of the show.
This is the best segment of the whole damn show.
We'll see.
No, I'm just kidding. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Who's That Motherfucking Wrestler? Y'all know the drill, man. 5 wrestlers, 3 hands apiece. My host here has to try to guess who they are. And here we go. First wrestler debuted in 1997. Was WCW and WWE World Heavyweight Champ.
Okay.
Started his career off with a undefeated streak before losing his first match. Worded that absolutely incorrectly.
Okay. WCW and WWE?
World Heavyweight Champ. Yep, debuted in 97.
97, he had undefeated streak. I don't think it's Goldberg. Or is it Goldberg? Is it Goldberg?
Good job.
It is Goldberg? Okay.
To be fair, his statistic was that he went 173-0 before he lost his first match to Kevin Nash because of Scott
the
Hall
taser.
And the taser, yeah.
Well, he was Universal champion, so
yeah.
I don't know if that counts as WWE champion, but I'll let you have it.
No, he won big gold.
The World Heavyweight title?
Yeah.
In WWE?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah.
I think he definitely won in WCW. We're going to have to fact check this one.
Fact check. Let's get it. Fact check.
So the World Heavyweight Championship. The World Heavyweight Championship. The one, you're saying that the one that Triple H got.
Yeah, man. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong,
I think
shove my dick in the dirt.
Okay.
But let's see.
I think that you're wrong.
I probably am wrong.
I'm going to say
Triple
you're wrong.
H.
Oh, he did. He
Let's
beat
go.
Triple H. What the hell? That's still not WWE title. Whatever. It's fine. He did win the Universal title as well. So they never given him the real WWE title. They're just like, here's the other one.
Yeah.
He totally beat Triple H?
Yep.
He beat him at Unforgiven in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
2003.
He was champion for 84 days, and then Triple H beat him. And then after Triple H beat him, the title was he lost the title at WrestleMania. It was vacated until SummerSlam when Randy Orton won it.
Yep.
From nobody.
From a nobody.
Yep. It was just Randy Orton, and then he became champion. They didn't have a champion for 154 days. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, who knows what happened.
Anyway.
So, yeah, anyways. All right. Next wrestler. Want to know. Good job. Debuted 1985.
Oh, I know who this is. This is the Big Red Machine, Kane.
Former member of the Four Horsemen.
95?
No, 85.
Oh, 85. Okay.
Held 21 titles through his career in TNA and WCW.
Only TNA and WCW? No WWE, huh?
No WWE?
21 titles, former Horseman. So we got Tully. We got Arn. We got Rick. Then
Worley? Shout out Zach White.
and then Tully Tully wasn't a Horseman. Tully, Rick, Arn, Ole Anderson. And then it can't be the Andersons because they were both in WWE. Or can it be the Andersons?
I about told you who it was.
Oh,
like I
know.
said, former Horseman.
They had there was a weird, like Chris Benoit is a Horseman.
Yip.
So, is it Chris? It's not Chris.
Nah.
Is it Tully Blanchard?
Nope.
Well, I guess I only have so many options.
21 titles through TNA and WCW.
Only through, because he was our world champion in WWE.
Exactly.
So this is Ric Flair.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. That doesn't mean that he wasn't in WWE. It just means that he didn't get any titles there. Is that what you're saying?
He did wrestle in WWE for a short period of time.
Did I already say Arn? Arn Anderson? Did I say Arn Anderson?
Yeah, you said all the Andersons.
And Arn and Ole. I don't remember who else was in the Horseman.
Mr.
No way.
Anderson.
No way.
No.
I was gonna fucking be so pissed. Man. I can't believe some people thought that he was gonna be a main eventer.
Hey, man, he won Money in the Bank.
No. You were probably like convinced. You were like, this guy's he's the next John Cena.
I like that guy. I like this Mr. Kennedy, dog.
Nah, dude.
His mic from the ceiling was definitely different, which is cool.
No, dude, he was terrible. He was awful. And he was skinny. No offense to skinny wrestlers.
He was short.
But I'm sorry, but you have to look like a world champion or you have to be Rey Mysterio.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely true that, bro.
I give up.
Sting.
The Stinger?
Sting.
Damn, I'm
bro.
so stupid.
Yep.
I guess I should have known.
TNA,
When was he in
WCW.
the Horseman?
The beginning of his career.
Interesting.
They kicked him out basically immediately.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like he would fight against the Horseman.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Nice. Huh. That was a trick question.
1 and 2.
That was a trick question.
Yeah. Third wrestler. Debuted as a wrestler in 1998.
Okay.
Former WWE and ECW champion.
WWE and ECW champion. Former WWE and ECW champion. You said 1995?
1998, he debuted as a wrestler.
Okay.
He won 1 Royal Rumble.
WWE and ECW champion? 1 Royal Rumble. That can't be that many. Like, that's just... Damn, who was ECW champion and won the Rumble? I feel like... the list has to be so slim.
It is. That's why whenever you find out who this is, you're going to be like, are you fucking kidding me?
Who won the ECW championship? I know who this is. This is Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Nice, bro. Yeah, good job.
Hell yeah.
What sold you on it?
I don't know. I was picturing Vince with the do-rag. That's
It's the GOAT Vince right there,
I was
bro.
thinking who were ECW champions? And then I thought I don't know anybody there was an ECW champion that won the Rumble other than Vince.
Yep. He won in '99.
I was just trying to go through like modern ECW champions because I thought, well, maybe like, but then it was like Matt Hardy, Christian Cage, CM Punk,
Ezekiel Jackson.
Shout out to Ezekiel.
What happened to that guy?
He who else? Matt Hardy. Did I already see Matt Hardy?
Christian Cage.
We already said Christian.
All
I
right.
feel like that's it. WWE ECW had very few ECW champs. Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley.
I'm surprised he's never won a Rumble.
Nope, Bobby Lashley never won a Rumble. Yep.
He never will. I mean, there's no way he's gonna win now. He would have to get on like a crazy hot streak and like, I don't even know. I don't really even know how to get.
I'd like to see Bobby and Roman go at it, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah, that would be fun.
But I'm not a fan of Bobby, like old Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Black Trunks Bobby all day long, bro. But
Yeah, Bobby that can't move.
yeah,
Can't
man.
move his neck.
All right, bro. Good job. You are 2 for 3. Wrestler number 4, debuted in 1979. Retired in 2012.
Okay.
He was in WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I did not know, WWE, and TNA.
Retire in 2012?
Yep.
This has to be a trick question. Is this Mick Foley?
No.
This has to be a trick question. Like somebody that retired and then unretired.
Oh, multiple times, yeah.
I already said Foley, right?
Yep.
Flair retired in 2008. And then he retired again. I think he didn't retire again until last year, right?
Yeah, when he had his match that was...
He almost died in.
He literally passed out like 6 times. God, Rick, give it up, brother.
2012. Who retired in 2012? Edge retired in 2011. And then he unretired in 2020, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 2019. No, it was 2020. Christian unretired in 2022. In 2022. 2012, retired in 2012 is not Batista.
Debuted 1979.
Damn, that's a long ass time ago. Fuck. And Taker retired in 2020.
Yep.
Oh, you already said Sting on one of these.
WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WWE, and TNA.
Is this Chris Jericho? No, he's never in TNA.
1979. You gotta think about that.
Jericho's been around for a while. 79 TNA. Is this Jeff Jarrett?
No.
I give up. I have no idea.
Listen, brother.
Oh no, this is Hogan.
Fucking Hulk Hogan, dude.
Damn.
I did not know that he was in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Oh yeah, dude. You gotta see his Japan stuff.
Is it pretty good, actually?
He's like wrestling for real.
Damn.
That's something that I really love about like people like him going to Japan. They would just turn it on. Like they would just become wrestlers. Kind of like John Cena in 2015 when he was like wrestling like indie guys.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sami Zayn and like Neville and Cesaro. Like he would go in there and like just fucking have matches with them, which John Cena hasn't. At that point he had not had like a real like match. You know, of course the Shawn match before that. But like after that he was just doing like his regular John Cena thing, you know, just doing a few moves, you know, kind of safe. But he started doing like hurracanranas and crazy stuff.
Hulk
like
Hogan?
That. No, Cena.
What?
Yeah, you never seen just doing a hurricane.
Oh my god, dog.
Bro, you never seen. If you have, for the audio listeners and the video listeners, if you never seen John Cena versus CM Punk from Raw, it's almost better than the Money in the Bank match.
He hits it on CM Punk?
Yeah, man.
Bruh.
Cena would put on his wrestling boots whenever he wrestles CM Punk. I'm not gonna put this on the video, so I'm sorry, but we're watching the clip right now. I'll link it. But yeah.
It was terrible, but he did it, bro.
Cena's the most I find it very amazing that this is a great match, man. We should watch this after this.
He went from a Hurricane Rana, transitioned it into an FU, and then won the match, bro.
Yeah.
What an ending.
Bro,
Was that at Raw?
Yeah, that was on Raw.
Wow.
They had a crazy match. They had, of course, they've had a few. I mean, at the very least, they had 2 great matches: the Money in the Bank match and the Raw match. Some people prefer the Raw match. The Raw match, I think, is better wrestling wise, but Money in the Bank had a lot of like story with it. CM Punk was about to leave the company. That was like his last night there. He beat Cena for the title. Vince, didn't want him to win. Vince said that if Cena didn't win, he was going to be fired. So there was a lot of like stakes on that match. So I think that the Money in the Bank match is really special. But something I wanted to say is that Cena and Punk are like 2 of the most like unathletic people like in wrestling. But damn it, like when they're together, they make some magic.
Bro, it's a hell of a match every time they go out there, man.
Yeah.
All right, dog, you are 2 for 4. Who'd you get? You got... Yeah, 2 for 4.
I got Vincent Kennedy McMahon and
Goldberg.
No, I didn't get Goldberg.
You didn't get...
No. Or Sting. I only got...
Mr. McMahon?
No, maybe I did get Goldberg.
I think you got Goldberg.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I think?
I don't know, man. Maybe we should start keeping track of
I need
this.
to keep track of this shit. All right, bro. Last wrestler. I'm just going to call that your 2 for 4.
Okay.
All right, last one. Debuted 1963. Retired in 1987. Lost the title due to the schedule being too demanding, and he needed rest.
Bruno Sammartino. Yeah.
Good job. He was known as the Italian strongman
Yeah.
and the strongest man in the world.
I don't think he actually was ever the
No.
strongest man in the world. Bruno had like a nice old school physique
Do you know that that's the reason that he lost the titles?
for the demanding schedule.
Yeah.
I've heard something similar to that. It's crazy that what was the demanding schedule once a month?
Yeah, I know back then, bro. Literally, right?
I think I WWE did a really good video on the actual title belts for the anniversary of the WWE Championship, and the guy goes through like the story of it and like who held what title, and Bruno pretty much had like 2 designs to himself. Like that's how long he had the title for. Bob Backlund had the title for a long ass time too, which it's wild to me because if you look at somebody like him, you're like, no way.
Bro, whenever I found out he was WWE champion, I was like, bullshit.
No,
Was this some kind of fucking joke?
he's like the second longest reign.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. Let me fact check this. Yeah, he's like the second longest, maybe combined. I'm finding out right now for you guys. Jesus. I think Roman's gonna just have the title forever.
All right, there's a list right over there.
Where?
Up, right there.
That's just the names.
Oh, yep. Okay, bet.
Hold on, I know how to navigate Wikipedia. This is where I get all my facts. There is Reigns. There we go. Okay, so we're almost there. Can't believe there's only been like 53 world champions. Bruno Sammartino has these are the combined ones. Yes, so he's got the longest combined one, 4,000. Bob Backlund has the 3rd longest combined one at 2,000 and 2,121 at combined with 2 reigns. So and then Hogan is on top of him with 6 reigns. So,
but just barely, bro. So Bob Backlund held those titles, man.
yeah, I'm trying to see if I can see the individual. Whoops. I'm trying to find the actual like individual. The individual amount of days that he had it for. Bob Backlund 648 days on 1 reign, and then he had it for another reign.
I think you just missed it.
Did I?
Right
there.
Yeah.
1,470 days. Yeah. Crazy number.
That's wild.
That is insane. It's an insane number.
Dude
So,
must have been a crowd fave, man.
somebody liked him, man. He had like money on somebody. Somebody.
Yeah, hired a hit on Vince, bro.
So that's it for this week. I hope everyone that listened to this enjoyed it. Congratulations to Brandon on his birthday and on being the predictions champion. He's gonna have to defend that title for AEW Double or Nothing, and then for Night
Is
of
that
Champions.
this weekend?
That's on the same weekend as Night of Champions. Yeah,
We need to get another title, dog.
that double title. They're gonna be a double champion.
Oh,
Great Khali style. Anyway, so thank you all for listening. Make sure you leave a 5-star review on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. And
what do you say? Choke slam that what?
Chokeslam that subscribe button.
That's right. Follow us on Twitter, TikTok. We got it all going on, man. Really appreciate you guys tuning in and always listening and showing some love, man. Live, laugh, love, and wrestle, and we will see you next time.